A little over a third of the Refugee Olympic team at the Paris Games are women. The female representation has continued to decline since the team's creation in 2015. While the International Olympic Committee emphasizes that this year's event will be the first gender-equal one in history, individual sports cases reveal a different story to the reality of the bigger picture.
They're, consistently promoting the achievements related to gender equality at the Games, but not then kind of enforcing or really requiring them of any national team, but even this refugee team over which they have control.
The number of refugees has tripled just in the last decade. Around half of them are women and girls. In addition to poverty and other issues that all refugees may face, women refugees encounter an added layer of oppression caused by gender discrimination. So for some, having the number of women athletes reach almost 40% is an achievement that should be celebrated.
I think we need to be really realistic that even the teams that are sending gender equal teams to Paris, it doesn't mean that women's sport is somehow solved in those countries. So yeah, we would love to see a gender equal refugee team at an Olympics in the future. Of course we would, but I think for this time we should really be celebrating the fact that these amazing women have made it this far.
However, not everyone shares this opinion.
I don't think it's enough. The teams at the Olympic Games and the Paralympic Games can be used to raise awareness about and draw attention to the global refugee crisis that we have. Should also be drawing attention to that not everybody has the same experiences of being a refugee, and that there are these increased risks and challenges for women, for gender minority folks, for disabled folks, right, as refugees, and that all of that does influence who then ultimately gets to be or is able to be part of the Refugee Olympic and Paralympic teams.
The Olympic Refugee Foundation, which runs the team, states that a balanced representation in terms of sport, gender and regions is taken into consideration, and to be eligible, athletes must be elite competitors in their respective sport and be refugees in their host country, recognized by the UN Refugee Agency.